So, welcome to the second part where Ellie tries to be cool and fails miserably.
Okay. Okay.
We're supposed to be talking about Christmas.
Okay.
Started with a really cool time, right? The carols.
Oh, yes.
Meadows Christian Fellowship is a church that supports us as a couple, and they wanted to not just like support us financially, but also see what can we do to build connections. And so they said, let's get together and basically do a carol sing where we came together at Good News at our church and sang carols together, and then afterwards had a time of like fellowship and cookies. And so it was supposed to be like half and half, and it really was. It was where probably 25 or so came from their church, and then 20 or so came from our church. And it was a really great time, but it was busy. It was a really busy week. A lot of emails.
Yeah, but nonetheless, it was a good way to begin, just connecting more, getting to know a lot of members there. At least I did.
At Meadows, yeah.
So that was good. That was really good. And to just continue to pursue that relationship and remember of the bigger picture of what we are part of.
Yeah. So we really enjoyed that, and it was a great kickoff to the Christmas season. And then the next Monday was our AWANA, which is our kids program on Monday nights, our AWANA Christmas pajama parent party, which is exactly what it sounds like.
But it was really cool to see both kids and parents being able to take that night to spend time together.
Participate, like parents playing games, the kids and their parents singing Father Abraham's Spain Circle, figuring out their time and how that did.
Yeah, it was fun.
So we basically headed up that Christmas party, and then the next Sunday we had our Christmas party for our Sunday school kids. And you would think that's all the same kids, and somewhat it is, but we probably at AWANA have half kids that aren't from church. And before that, we had a like Christmas message in the service for the kids, right?
Exactly what it is.
Yeah, a Christmas message in the service for the kids, and which I gave. Long story short, because someone else got sick, so I filled in last minute. Like one of the things is every Christmas the kids kind of hear the same thing, and so it was cool because the lesson echoed what church has been going through, which is like the names of Jesus. So we kind of were able to illustrate that. I can't take credit for it. That was the person who was supposed to be doing it there, what they were going to tell the kids. So it was cool to like explain to the kids in the same way that they have a name. So too, Jesus has various names that illustrate various points about himself. You know, God with us, Emmanuel, yeah, who he is. Christmas Eve, we got to basically sit back and participate. I had to read a little bit in the service, but it was really nice to just kind of listen and relax and have a great candlelight service. And then the Sunday following that was
when Aaron preached.
It was a standalone sermon, so it wasn't part of a series, which meant I was basically allowed to preach on whatever. And so I took my dad's old sermon that he had preached many times on Gideon, and I kind of took it apart, like expanded it, cut it into pieces, and then kind of reworked the story and looked at the application for our church. But God like worked through it, and it kind of was the culmination of the Christmas season, where even in the midst of all this craziness and busyness, you know, God saw us through it. But yeah, God has been really faithful, and the Christmas season was like a really great demonstration of that, I think. So yeah, that's all about our Christmas.